All right, YouTube. This Detroit's HPTV coming at you with another video, and we're gonna talk about Reid, though Democratic pundit, supreme attack dog. Like she getting to the point where she say anything, looking all ugly, looking all ugly. You understand what I'm saying? And saying ugly things. This lady from MSNBC, she telling us we don't need no kids. Like we shouldn't even be having kids. And she a tether. I'm finna do a reaction to Reid, and this is my man on Exile. You know what I mean? Reid is talking like she from the party over there in Germany in 1942. Watch what she say. Watch what she say. Man, these Democrats, y'all is disgusting. Look at the type of stuff y'all be saying, and y'all be saying it to people like we not really watching you, and like we not really finna broadcast what you say. This for fair usage under 1976 Copyright Act. Listen to this disgusting display of self-hatred and Tomism. Man, I can't stand these. I can't stand these 304s. I can't stand these hoes. For real.
Reid is over at MSNBC, and she's also a race-baiting, no-talent liar. But you knew that when I said she worked at MSNBC. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TeNapel.
The United States has a population of north of 327 million people. Why do we need more kids?
She's talking about the in vitro fertilization controversy that's not a...
No, we're going to stop there. You got a lot of nerves. You got a lot of nerves to talk about how many kids we need to have. You don't get the right Reid to even come out like that. I don't even know why more black people are not speaking out against you. You sound like a Nazi. You always talking Nazism. You always condemning somebody else. You a hypocrite. You a hypocrite. And your parents even from here, you are tethered. You ain't American. You don't stand for nothing that's American to say that American people don't need to make kids. God said be fruitful and multiply. We didn't say it.
Controversy. So why do we need more kids? You know, last I checked, Reid, kids are a good thing. I hope that's not news to you that kids are awesome.
I mean, your party, Senator Tuberville, is the one screaming that 10 million immigrants, which I don't even know that number even makes any.
Y'all keep putting these sisters out in front, saying this crazy stuff. They don't even know. We can't even stand y'all. We can't stand y'all. You talking about other people can't. We can't stand you in the community, in the black community. We can't stand you even having a microphone to even spew the things that you say out your mouth. You are demonic and evil and basically a piece of crap.
Sense, because it doesn't.
There's an argument. 10 million illegals coming over doesn't even make sense. because it doesn't. Thank you, Joy Reid.
Have streamed into the country since Joe Biden has been president, and you're claiming that that's too many people.
Here goes. This is the first lie she says, is that Tom Tuberville or any Republican is saying the problem at the border is that illegals are coming over and we now have too many people. No one's ever once said we have too many people. All of the people claiming in world overpopulation are all Marxist, leftist, and Democrats. They're all greeny hysterics that say overpopulation.
As a grandfather, I've had over 5 grandkids born in the last 2 years. I got small ones, bigger ones. I got tall ones. I love them all. What do you mean, Joy Reid? Who are you to even be saying this? Why are you saying this? This lady needs to be canceled. She's despicable. They getting downright despicable. You demons, gonna make God call for a purge of the earth. I don't know. We're gonna just say it like that. Listen to this. Listen to this devil.
Is a problem. So no one in America has said the problem at the border is that there's too many people. That's lie number one from Joy Reid. Keep going, Joy.
That if more people come into the southern border, this is some sort of crisis because we've got too many people and we've got no more space and we can't afford more people.
Not only is no one saying there's too many people, but it's not made by the Republicans. There's talking in New York about the immigrant crisis in New York.
Front in this crisis, knowing and having all the data about where the unrest is and what is happening and what people need, and that we need to make sure that we have something where one city bearing the brunt of this doesn't seem fair to me.
Here's a lady in Chicago. Tell me, does she?
No city should have to bear the brunt of this. You should shut the borders. And you should honor the Constitution. And you should respect the citizens of this country. People need to stop playing with y'all. Like, y'all come out here and then y'all spew all this nonsense, but then y'all have to beef up y'all security. Your security should cost millions. You should break the bank with it because the rest of us don't have no security from the evils of the world. We're dependent on our neighbors and our family and the children that we bear.
You look like a Tom Tuberville Republican complaining that there's too much of a population in America.
All this about refugees that no. What's happening is they're emptying out the dregs of their jails into the United States, into our communities. They're junking up our country. And I want you to know, Brandon Johnson, I understand what Breakmore's saying about we still on the plantation, but what you're looking at right now, this is what a free Negro look like. And I'm telling you, we're going to get our city back. We're going to stand for our people. We're going to get them out of our communities because they don't deserve to be there.
Joy Reid, that's what a...
Hey, Joy Reid, you, your husband, and any kids that you may have should not be in America. Let's start there. You want to come out and you want to race bait and you want to be a hater? Guess what? You shouldn't even be here. Your people, your mama and your daddy, from wherever they from, they should have stayed where they were. And then we wouldn't even have to deal with you. You're not, I mean, like your mama and daddy is from some third world country, then you come over here, you just like that Ilyan Omar lady. Y'all come over here and then y'all want to be pontiffs and pontificate and say something. We sick of you. You don't represent nothing. All you represent is the Democratic Party, who we don't want, like, or respect because they're evil, debaucherous, wicked, salacious, and they mess with kids.
Free black woman sounds like. And she's not saying that the problem at the border is that there's just going to be too many people here. That's a lie.
But now you're saying we need more kids? Can you explain who's the we and what's the purpose?
I got to tell this.
I need more grandkids so I can love on them and they can love on me. How about that? I got 7 grandkids and finna have another one. I want more grandkids that I can love on and they can love on me and I can help their parents, which is my kids, and I can further progress my destiny in my eternity in this country or in this world or in this universe. Joy Reid, you're disgusting. I don't even know how people listen to y'all anymore at MSNBC. And y'all are demons. Y'all weird. Y'all are really weird
Lazy
and
old
wicked.
shrew. What is the purpose of kids? It's human life, which is wonderful, especially the innocence of youth and of kids. I want all of you all to think about your own children or your siblings or your nieces and nephews or your own parents and how it puts a smile on your face. People are wonderful.
Don't babies be so beautiful? Let's keep it real. You know, of course, y'all are saying I'm old ninja, whatever. Man, the pleasure of seeing a new baby. Oh man. And we got him. Joy Reid is a tool of Satan and devilishment and Luciferian behavior and nefariousness. That's why we can't stand y'all, because we know y'all wicked. Y'all keep telling us how wicked and evil y'all is. You don't even want us to have kids. Didn't God say be fruitful and multiply? Man, you Democrats is against God.
Explain that to Joy Reid, who stole Donald Trump's hair.
You're also a senator from the state of Alabama. God help the people there. Are you saying the state of Alabama needs more kids?
Just bringing up Alabama. Here's Alabama's population was recently eclipsed by South Carolina's, pushing Alabama to 24th in the state ranked by population. That puts it exactly in the middle of America in population density. Alabama's population growth is at 0.26% a year. 0.2%, which makes it rank 36th fastest growing state. That's not a problem. I don't get why Joy Reid is sounding the alarm. There's too many kids in Alabama. She's shrieking. MSNBC. They despise children. They're like a Disney witch villain. They eat them.
Why does the state of Alabama need more kids? More kids for what?
They're making the anti-kid. What for? Here's protecting Black life. Planned Parenthood targets minority neighborhoods. By the way, they've had their...
Look at the evilness of her. She's despicable. But she's a tether. She's a tether. She's not really an American. How do y'all listen to her? Listen to what she says. She's telling the whole state of Alabama they shouldn't have kids, wives and husbands. Man,
On
she did
Birmingham,
not
and
see.
guess what is overrepresented in the kids that they get rid of? Blacks and Hispanics.
There was a time when the state of Alabama absolutely needed more kids because, Alabama was a slave state. And the mandate of the planter class in Alabama was for Black women to produce more kids because those kids were property and they could work more kids and make more money on their plantations.
Okay, who has the agenda of having kids come to pick fruit? Here's a racist white Democrat, Jerry Nadler.
And we need immigrants in this country. Forget the fact that the farm, that our vegetables would rot in the ground if they weren't being picked by many immigrants, many illegal immigrants.
Okay, Joey Reid, who's trying to stock the plantation with people?
The fact is that the birth rate in this country is way below replacement level, which means our population is going to start shrinking. And the ratio of people on Social Security and Medicare is going to increase relative to the number of people supporting them.
Are you saying the state of Alabama needs more kids because you think that those populations will include people who are maybe destitute and desperate enough if you kick out the immigrants like a lot of y'all want to do, and you could make them do the work that the migrants are doing now?
Oh, no, we're not talking about them having to do the work of migrants or poor blacks on a plantation, but Nancy Pelosi has some insight from your party.
We have a shortage of workers in our country, and you see even in Florida, some of the farmers and the growers saying,
See, when they be saying that plantation stuff, like they gonna just enslave Black people, like watch the movie Bushwick. If you come for us, I bet you we got just as many AR-15s, Dragos, AKs, choppers, Glocks. I bet you, and even body armor. I bet you we got in the hood all that. So you come for us, and I guarantee your birth rate ain't gonna look what it need to look like either. Ain't nobody going for that. You can stop saying that. You can stop saying that. For you get people's heads peeled, caps peeled. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming to try to put us back in no plantation. Who going for that? Who would even try that? That's dog whistling and that's a shenanigan. They know good and well they can't put us on no plantation and do that. We not going for that. You know how much, you know how many of us would die before we accept that? And how much damage we'll do before we go for that? So we can stop playing. And we need to be Americans and understand how this country came about and who it is. From the revolution to the cowboys to the Civil War, the Buffalo. Ain't nobody going for that. This is not the country that you're gonna actually be able to do that in. And it has too many outside enemies for you to even be beefing with people on the inside of the borders. That's why we know that it was traitorous to let all the immigrants in. You brought immigrants in to fight the citizens in case they disagree with you because you didn't want to respect the Constitution. That's wicked. That's evil.
why are you shipping these uh, immigrants up north? We need them to pick the crops.
Because that kind of sounds slavery-ish. Is the state of Alabama the we? And is that the why? I mean, you're also a white guy.
How did I know that was coming? It's the white people. Okay. Do these people sound like white people? Here's Eric Adams in New York.
This issue
will destroy New York City.
As Black people who have been hurt continuously by the city and country it loves, it ain't our responsibility to take care of everybody else. Why are Black people in Chicago and some communities so angry? Why is all this kind of anti-immigrant sentiment coming up? And I want to explain to folks, it's because if we cared as much about Black people and had over the decades as we do about everyone else, we wouldn't be here. Are you saying the we is white folks need more kids?
Joy Reid, take a seat. I'm an expert on what white people think. Yes, white people, we want more kids. No, it's not because of why you think, which every time in your mind you hear a white person, you think we're obsessed with our own skin color. I don't wake up every day obsessed with what it means to be a white man. I get to just be. I hope that for you one day, Joy. That's what I want for you.
Is this like a great replacement thing where you're concerned that there's not enough white people in the population versus the growth of the Latino population, the Black population, the Asian American population, and so the we is white people?
No, Joy, actually, it's not white people who are obsessed with how many people are coming into the population. So get that out of your head. It's your party that's obsessed. What people are being born and not born.
Need to make white women have more kids, and that's the we?
No, that's not the we. Here's the BET, Health Rewind. Abortion rates down in New York City, but highest for Black women. Because in New York City, while she's saying that I, as a white person, have a problem because I want more white kids here, Joy Reid's entire party is exterminating 50% of the Black unborn in New York. Which, by the way, if you were in the Klan,
We're going to stop that right there and listen to a point that he just made. The Democratic Party is exterminating 50% of the Black population as we speak. Let's continue. I ain't going to make this long.
what would you desire a Black person to do but to never exist? Just remember, to all of my audience, that is the Democrat Party's number one platform is your extermination because of your skin color.
And that's the why? Because it's a little creepy. A little Handmaid's Tale-y, don't you think?
Joy Reid, the problem is you don't think. And this has been another lovely Doug in Exile where we excoriate her. I hope I don't have to tell all of you why kids are wonderful. All kids, your kids, my kids. America needs more kids.
The Democratic Party, they think they can come out and say anything. They think it's getting to the point to where the Democratic Party are Satanists, demonic, evil, and wicked. And the world sees it. The world sees it. Ain't nobody scared to call y'all out no more. Y'all on the wrong side of God. Y'all don't want nobody to have kids. Y'all want to overrun. Y'all want to cross all kinds of boundaries. Y'all want to be Babylon the Great. But Babylon the Great must fall. It must crumble so that God can deliver the righteous. Sanders, you out of Detroit. Peace. Keep your head on a swivel. These Democrats is disgusting.